Hey guys, what's up? It's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. I know I have not filmed in a long time. I know. But you guys are getting ready to head back to school. Some of y'all are getting ready to head back to work. And I know y'all want to know how I achieved this look. Super lightweight. This isn't really no makeup, but kind of. So yeah, not only have I updated my foundation routine, I've also updated the products that I use as well. And I figure with you guys heading back to school, you're gonna be on campus, there might be a little fine tenderoni that you're trying to snag, you're trying to make them your bae, even though you should be focusing on your studies. But nonetheless, I got you. Not only do I got you with the makeup, I also have you with the hair. This hair that I'm wearing is from Bon Vivant Tresses. There is a bundle deal going on right now. I'll insert the flyer somewhere up in here so that you guys can see. Make sure you guys check them out. They have amazing hair. This is a frontal and 2.5 bundles, and this is just one side of my hair. Look at how thick this is. It's so full, literally no shedding at all whatsoever. Like, obsessed, okay? Obsessed. So yeah, you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look. I did not talk that much about this hair in the video, that's why I had to throw it in the intro. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a specific video on this hair, maybe showing you guys some hairstyles, then yeah, I will gladly get that filmed for you guys. But right now, let's take care of the face. So my brows are already filled in. Nothing's really changed from my brow routine. If I still have that video live on my channel, I'll link it somewhere up here in the card so that way you guys can see how I do my brows. If you just have to have a new updated routine, just make sure you leave it down below in the comment box and I will make sure I get back to you guys with filming that. I've already concealed my brows using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color 30 Cafe. So this is what I always use to carve out my brows. And now I'm just going to do some color correcting with Chestnut. This is from LA Pro Concealer. Alright, so that way I don't let somebody punch me in my eye. Let me go ahead and put my concealer under my eye. And concealer around my mouth. And then for these little 6 stubborn dark spots that won't go away, and do that. Pro tip, if you want your concealer to give you a more full coverage look, you can wait and let the concealer kind of dry down before you start to blend it out. So I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Suede. I hated the matchstick trios because I wasn't aware of how to use them. I didn't realize, that you needed to warm it up in order for you to get the best color payout. So I was just kind of doing whatever. And me doing whatever led to me falsely hating a concealer that I absolutely love now. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't want to waste what's left. As the concealer is laid down, I use my black Opal True Color foundation stick in the color Carob. It's more of my complexion as well. The older that I get, I don't really care for a strong contour anymore. I try to keep it as close to my shade as possible. I've really been loving under concealing too. Now, this is key because this is what's gonna help blend that Fenty Beauty Matchstick into my black Opal foundation stick. Now, I'm using the same sponge, but what I kind of do is use the body that doesn't have much product from the actual foundation stick and kind of bounce it sideways, so that way those two products marry one another. And to be honest, if I wanted to, I could probably just use this as my foundation, but just putting cream products on myself does not work, sis. So the holy grail comes in good old Fenty Beauty. I wear the shade 420. I literally have this much foundation on the back of my hand, which is pretty much nothing. And all I do is take the foundation in any spot that I did not put any type of like contour. I basically go and place my foundation there to blend, well, marry everything together. And this really does help eliminate how much foundation and product I'm using. And not even that the Fenty Beauty is expensive. Like my good sis Rihanna, we're just always running out of my shade, especially, you know, for the darker complexions, which should let these other makeup brands like include us. Like, we like to be snatched too. And when you make stuff for us, we will buy it. But it's like, I mean, now that we got Rihanna, like, sis, why? What I think will be dope from Fenty Beauty, I mean, obviously I love it because I have oily combination skin, so this formula works just fine for me. But there are some people who I see that say that they don't like the foundation. They love the coverage, but it's just the fact that, oh, you want to make sure you get that neck. You don't want that neck to be sticking out. But there are just some people who the foundation simply does not work for the simple fact that they have dry skin, and this is like super matte. I think it would be dope for Rihanna to come out with a formula meant for dry skin, so something that's a little more hydrating, because obviously everybody can't wear matte foundation. This has become one of my new little holy grails. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in the color 362 Truffle. But I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark Deepest, and this is just a great overall finishing powder. For some reason, my Sephora has been out of the Micro Smooth Powder, which is like $14 cheaper than this. So I've just been kind of having to dip into my Mineralized Skin Finish to make this work. But I literally use this to lightly set over my concealed areas, and to marry my foundation, my contour, and, you know, my highlight all together as one. And also to dust off the excess powder from the Airspun that I use. That's what I forgot to tell you guys. I set with Airspun powder. This is my Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I get this from my local TJ Maxx. They come in all different scents, but it's some aloe rose water. I use this with my skincare as well, but this is so bomb. Fix Plus can be a little costly, so this is a great alternative if you don't have the money, if you don't want to spend the money on Fix Plus. I like to take the back side of my sponge and just kind of, you know, marry everything together, especially this forehead contour, because for some reason this thing don't ever blend out for me. This is my Maybelline Brow Down. God, I guess I'm like a Maybelline whore. My God, everything I have is pretty much Maybelline from a drugstore. But this is in the color Deep Brown. I like to run this through my brows and, you know, just get them together, Now, if I'm really being lazy and I'm just running errands, My brows are already pretty naturally full, so I can get away with just running this brow product through my brows and they be okay, and use a little bit of concealer if I'm going for a natural look. This isn't drugstore, but it is one of my favorites. The packaging looks like this, like my favorite mascara. So I just make sure I pump my lashes up. On most days, I do not wear lashes. Without. This is Espresso by NYX, literally a nub.
I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Y'all know I never used to be a gloss girl. I would live in a liquid matte lipstick, but I have crossed over to the dark side. And honestly, Rihanna, sis, it's your fault. Like that Fenty Bomb Gloss, I'm like, oh my God, this gloss looks so good. So I was on Twitter and I saw this girl, it actually happened because people were like roasting her about something, but she was very pretty. So I went to her page and I saw that she was using the Intense Butter Gloss, and this is the shade Cinnamon Roll, and she said, oh, this is the perfect nude for dark skinned women. I'm just like, let me try. It does look good on her lips, y'all. I don't even want to talk no more. Let's just look. Do y'all see this? Let me tell you something. I'm not a gloss kind of person, but when I tell you cinnamon roll, not even cinnamon roll, these NYX butter glosses are it. God for social media, because how else was I supposed to live without this? How? Guys, I think that's pretty much it for the makeup, because I'm probably not gonna put on lashes today. I mean, I really don't see any point. I'm gonna do my hair and then I will be right back to talk with you guys.